I can't remember the last time I woke up without having at least some idea of exactly what I want to achieve for that particular day. And I think that has contributed largely to my growth and progress and the achievements I've made in my career and business. Today we'll be talking about understanding your purpose. Now, what is purpose? Purpose is your ultimate reason for existence right now. I think that summarizes it. What would be the importance of having purpose? Why is it important to have a purpose? Now, it gives you clarity, number one. Number two, it gives you drive. Number three, it gives you fulfillment. Now, on clarity, it allows you to know what you need to do to achieve, to get where you need to be. And it allows you to sieve out and separate wheat seeds from chaff. It allows you to know what you are to avoid and understand that the opportunity in front of you might not exactly align with what you want to do, and to know basically allows you to know whether that opportunity in front of you aligns with what you want to do or not, which would then define whether it's truly an opportunity. Right. Now, on drive, waking up in the morning and knowing exactly what you want to do or what you need to do to get to where you are going is an incredible luxury. It allows you to stay focused, it pushes you, it gives you wake up every day with a rush, knowing that there are things to be done, right? Somebody said it's a privilege to be overwhelmed, right? Now I'm not saying being overwhelmed exactly, but at least having some form of idea of where your life is going at every point in time. Third, it's fulfilling. Like I said, there's this dopamine hit that comes from achieving your little plans that you have set out towards a particular goal, right? When you are striving towards something, you get a lot of fulfillment, which creates a cycle of motivation. And when you complete whatever you want to, when you work towards that, you keep on working and ticking off and checking off those check boxes, you get fulfilled, which gives you more motivation, which is fulfilling and gets you more motivated. So it drives you ultimately throughout your entire journey in life. Now, what are some practical steps you could take in figuring out your purpose, understanding your purpose? The first one, which I personally did, was to pray about it. I understand it's your purpose is not exactly much of your choice, right? Yes, a lot of people choose their purpose, which is the easier thing to say. So choose your purpose and then work towards it. But then a lot of things come together to form what one's purpose in life is, and your ability to find some deeper understanding and seek for some guidance is key and paramount to getting to where you want to be. Number two, I would say try things. Try as many things as you can. Try what somebody else is doing. I know some parts in my life where I've made other people's goals my own goals. It was a stepping stone to help me get to the point where I understood what I truly wanted and what was going to be fulfilling for me. Now, which will lead to the third step you would need to take. Surround yourself with people who seem to have a figure out. Emphasis on seem, because a lot of people don't. But the fact that they seem to have a figure out means they're working towards, a sense of figuring out where they want to be and what they want to do with their lives. And that can be especially beneficial for you who is also trying to get there. Now, you could also, like I said, tap from what they are doing and what they're working on and make it your goal and make it your purpose. A lot of people who are employed, who are working 9 to 5s and all, they are currently serving other people's purpose, right? Which is not a bad thing. You can also take the companies have vision and mission, and everybody within our organization work towards that purpose every single day when they get to work. And how you know a company that can stand the test of time and how a lot of companies grow to become so big is because every single employee conforms to that particular purpose and mission and goal, which drives their growth. Now, here are some important things you need to know about purpose. Now, this is my point of view, but I believe your purpose is not supposed to end. Your purpose is not supposed to be finite or entirely or have a definite end. Why? Because the only thing that should end your purpose is death. And even if you get to the point where your purpose ends, you need to find a new one. Find something else to do. Because I can't imagine living a purposeless life. It is ill-advised. It is not something that is going to benefit you in any way, right? I know a man who is pushing 90. He's one of the most respected men in our in our community, and he always finds a way to impact, to make a difference. Even at his age, he has accomplished so much. Like, honest, he has accomplished so much. His resume is pages upon pages. But still, you ask him to come and give a speech, you ask him to come to help people, he's there. He's always there. With his security, he comes down, and with his old age, he still moves on and makes sure he does something that is impactful, right? Secondly, another thing we need to know is that your purpose doesn't have to be grand or complex, honestly. Take my purpose, for example. I've decided that what my ultimate goal is in life at this point is to help as many people as possible be better. As simple as that. In whatever way I can, spiritually, career wise, intellectually. And I have slowly been working towards that goal for about half a decade now. From teaching people how to code, like I said, start small, start somewhere. I had friends who were close to me who I taught to code, and who I'm currently helping to find higher paying jobs, right? And at this point, we're also working together to build a company that makes people's lives easier, which is still towards working towards that purpose, to make people's lives better, to help people improve and be better, right? So you can tackle it in a lot of ways. It doesn't have to be so grand, it doesn't have to be so complex, and also start small. Your purpose can change also. It's also good to know that your purpose can change. In fact, some would argue that it should change because it's a sign of growth and progress in life, right? Very importantly, your purpose could take time to uncover. So don't rush it. Take it one step at a time, right? Find people around you, surround yourself with people who align with your goals and values, and work towards whatever you want to achieve. I hope you found this interesting. I hope this helped you, and thank you for watching.